So, hello everybody, my name is Amperson Esperson, and today we're gonna play Vampire's Melody. So I have a new mic. I hope it is better and should be. I actually kind of try to do in settings some things. I hope the music won't be too loud or too quiet. And I just want to end the series. I said it once. I don't know if I did, but probably in Fluffy Store. That I just cannot play those games without recording them because this is not. It's just boring. I mean, I like visual novels, but not those where there are just tiny bit of choices and or they are not good. And also, I am recording this piece of shit again because I am dumb, dumb, and somehow before it didn't record, so now I'm recording it again. I took the wrong route, which I actually thought will be the wrong one, but you'll see. You will see. I will take the other route. I will play all the endings by myself because I think I don't know. I don't think recording it all would be fun for me even. So yeah, let's get with the shit again. I don't know if I should read that, but let me. This area has plenty of small buildings built haphazardly across both sides of the road in place of the attractive skyscrapers from earlier. Most of them are only a few stories high, with cloths being hung across the fences, giving the impression of a very messy place. I don't think it's a messy place, but maybe. It even feels as if I have returned to the slums in the old continent where I used to live.
確かにこの辺りに警察はいないわね。でも
Beep, sound the police. Yella turns around and angrily approaches me from ahead.
こんな貧しい地域で盗みに入ったって何にも手に入らないじゃない。
I need to check later if it is just too loud or not. I actually can dim it a little in a program. So you say, but this is in a convenience store? Even a poor shop would probably have quite an amount of money. Sorry, I don't know how to make this guy's voice. I point to the opposite side of the road when the modest-sized shop is standing over there. Although the interior looks dark from outside, it's withered. Its withered signboard clearly identifies it as a convenience store that is open for 11 hours. 11? These shops are...
本当に
Do they even do that?
もう潰れてるんじゃないの？
You know, like 11 hours? I don't know, I've never seen a shop like that. I've seen a lot of... I mean, yeah, they may be open for 11 hours, but I usually see like 24/7 and the rest just isn't signed as one. You know, like, we are open 6 hours a day. You don't do that. You just don't do that, do you? Well, whatever. Yella glances to her side and looks very skeptical. Anyway, let's take a closer look for now. We'll find another one if this shop really doesn't work out. Maybe I'll just do like their voice.
ち
Yeah.
ゃんと営業してるって保証しなさいよ。
I can do a growl, but I don't think Rylan has like the devil may say. No, I don't think he has. That was more Fry, wasn't it? It's not my problem whether the shop is open or not.
まあいいわ。今日も風呂に入れなかったらあんたに舐めさせてやるんだから。
Well, that's kind of a reward, isn't it? I would take that. What? Wash? Really? Ah! Slap. Yep. I want to make sure I had it correctly, but the area near my ear got hit hard immediately.
何やらしい顔してんのよ。そういうつもりで言ったんじゃないわ。
I'm gonna eat you up, boy. Your blushing face proves that I didn't hear her wrongly, so vampire girls will use an inappropriate pickup line at times too. Come on, dude. I need to get rid of steam. Not a Steam of the Steam pop-ups. I don't know how to do that. I've never actually cared. So, I know. That means I can take advantage whichever way it goes. If we manage to snatch our money, we can sleep comfortably. If we can't, I can't get close to a pretty lady. Oh boy. I need to remember to say either can or can't.
このバカ最低。もう行くわよ。
I'm so sorry. I had some problems. Mostly I repaired the Steam shit. Now they shouldn't pop up. So yep. Yeah, that pulls my ear and begins to cross the road like a fucking chicken. Fucking is the word here. Ah, it hurts. Let's go. Let's go. We'll track another nation if people see us like this. See us like this.
今回は見逃してあげるけど、次はないからね。
I'm horny though. I mean, he is. I am. We both are. Yella even yanks my ear strongly one more time before releasing me. Young. Whose fault it is? Is it? Whose fault is it? I rub my ear and mumble to myself. Mumble, mumbo jumbo.
何か言った？
I want to have sex with you. I said thank you for your mercy, Missy. Missy.
早く行きなさい。
Yes, yes. Hi, hi. Okay. Hi, hi. We arrive in front of the convenience store with a dark interior. Luckily, the shop is still open. Not only that, but there are quite a number of store clerks inside.
Hey, what are you doing here?
An assistant steps in our way as we are about to enter the shop, and he doesn't sound too friendly.
何も？ただ見て回ってるだけよ。文句ある？
Your sounds even more unfriendly. No, we are here to buy something. I hurriedly stepped between the two of them and stated our purpose to avoid a misunderstanding.
What is there to buy? Scrub! There's nothing inside.
The assistant blocking us doesn't seem to have any intention or step aside. He waves his hand to drive us away instead.
そこに物がいっぱいあるじゃない。
Yeah? I glanced briefly at the shop's interior. There are several rows of shelves with an assortment of bottles filled with liquids of various colors, but I can't see any customers. The only ones inside are all store clerks wearing the same uniform, and some of them are staring at us strangely.
What? Are you looking for trouble?
Seems like...
何よ。
Yeah.
あんたなんて睨みつけただけで死んじゃうんじゃないの？
I mean, wouldn't it be easier for those idiots to just let them take whatever they want and go? Well, I guess. Yeah, that pushes me aside and stares at the shop assistant blocking us. It seems as if a fight is going to take place, and I clench my fist in preparation. Yeah, you will do a lot, my dude. Oh, maybe. He was a warrior, wasn't he?
We are doing our stock take and are closed for today.
He should be the smart one, shouldn't he? Doing our stock take and our clients for today. Now another shop assistant comes out from behind the cashier counter inside, and both of them are blocking the door completely. I see. Fine. We won't buy anything here then. Let's go. My intuition is telling me this place isn't a simple convenience store. We might get into a lot of trouble if we start a fight here recklessly, so I quickly decide to go with the flow and pull Yila's arm, urging her to leave.
どうして行くのよ？
Because they look like thugs. It seems Yila didn't catch my drift. You will understand soon. Listen to me. Let's go. I can't do an honest commentary as I did before. Well, my fault, I guess. Yula glances at those two Soul assistants blocking the door, but she eventually leaves with me, looking puzzled. As we walk away from the shop, another two of the staff follow us until we are quite a distance before they return inside.
あのコンビニ絶対後ろめたいことがあるのよ。
Nah, what are you saying? They didn't sell fish, or did they? Yula has finally arrived at the same conclusion as I had a little earlier as she watches those two men return. Right, Missy, you finally realize it! I don't need to waste my breath in explaining to you then!
うるさいわね。
Ouch, my ears. You are like... She's not always loud. That's why I don't want to... whatever. Yula kicks me and begins to think. I would like to be...
後ろめたいこと。
Right. What kind of convenience store would hire so many employees to look after it? And even send people to monitor customer movements? I don't know, I'm not doing his voice anymore.
店員を大勢雇って中に人を入れないようにしてる。
Yeah. The shop may be a front that is used for some other purpose. The question is, what is it? I don't think it is really necessary for you to like. Is it really a question? Like, what is the purpose of this? Some shady stuff. That's all you need to know.
わかったわ。
Yella suddenly raises her eyebrows before I can finish. What do you know? She laughs in a triumph, but I'm confused instead.
大勢で監視して他の人を近づけないようにしている。さて、どうしてかしら。
If you say blood, I'm gonna fucking... Valuable things?
そうや。
Yeah.
あのコンビニが何に使われているかはこの際重要じゃないわ。
Exactly. True.
大事なのはあそこに大金拡張品があるという事実。そうでなきゃあんなに大勢人を雇う必要はないもの。
Yeah. In that case, what do you plan to do? The shop has at least a dozen people, and all of them are big sized. Yeah, they are big sized. Boy, I like big
私
sized.
が誰か忘れたわけじゃないでしょ。店員が十数人いるくらい全く問題にならないわ。
They may have guns. It might not be a problem if we were to an open ground, but I took a look at the store layout. I hate how it changes. The place has a lot of huge shelves inside with very little room to move about. If they have guns, exactly, they can simply shoot through the shelving, and you won't be able to get close to them quickly enough because of all the furniture.
そこまで言うなら何かいい方法があるわけ？
I don't have any yet.
それならどうぞゆっくり考えて。私は休める場所を探すわ。この
Gonna. Sorry. Now that you mention it, it does feel really hot. My brain is going to malfunction from this heat. Doesn't already malfunction. I look around. Unlike the city, this place doesn't have any trees to provide shade on either side of the road. We only see streets devoid of any vegetation and plain-looking single-story buildings everywhere. No wonder it feels hot. No wonder it feels so hot.
ねえ、久保くん、あの太陽取ってきなさいよ。
Yeah, she called us Frau. Are you stupid? Don't you think it will become hotter if I retrieve it? We might be able to take a shelter from the sun over there. And there's a lot of blankets hanging mid-air to dry across the road ahead.
あそこまだ下に水滴が垂れてるじゃない。なんだか汚いわ。
And you know what else is dirty? Probably this road. Do you prefer to have some water on you or become sun-dried? Yella hesitates for a moment, but she takes shelter with me under those wet covers anyway.
あんたたちは女性のために星や月を持ち帰ると誓うのが好きよね。でも あんたは太陽を取ってきてくれなかったわ。
Sure feels poetic. I never made such a promise. Besides, they said the stars and the moon. They never mentioned anything about the sun.
もういいわ。期待してないもの。それで、あのコンビニにあるものを手に入れる方法は思いついた？それくらいはできるでしょ。
Also, they said my high voice is really annoying, this one. I wanted to think about this at first, but you interrupted me.
じゃあ今すぐ考えなさい。
They say I'm a really annoying voice if I do that. Hey, I gonna do this more. No hurry. Anyway, the sun is so intense. It's really not in the character. I mean, it's like kind of a aristocrat or shit, right? Not really, or just a dumb, but not this one. Anyway, the sun is so intense that you can't use all your powers now. I just need to think of something before the sun sets.
勝手にすれば。でも、思いつかなかった時は。
Look at that. She's derivated. Derived from what? I don't know. Yella seems to have thoughts of something. She suddenly stops in mid-sentence and her face turns red. What? Oh, she's horny. Okay. She got burned by the sun.
うるさいわね。
Yeah.
口を
She
動
just
かす
wants
よ
to
り
get
頭を動か
washed.
しなさい。
Kuchi is what's mouth in Japanese from what I remember. Hi. Hi. I know it's Japanese. I don't think it's Japanese. I think it's again Chinese with just a Japanese dub. Oh no. What a weirdo. She must be Scotch until she's adult. When night falls, we take advantage of the cover of night to return to that suspicious store. It just so happens that several of the employees have left the shop and they enter a bread-shaped car parked outside. Bread-shaped, yeah, that's exactly how I would describe things. They are knocking off from work? The car starts in engine and promptly disappears from our sight.
すぐに帰ってくる可能性もあるわ。早く動かないと。
Oh, hurry! Let's see what's inside that place. Actually, I think you should hurry, if anything, but I study the shop. It seems the clerk behind the counter Ilya is moving boxes near the entrance, and he's the only person inside.
絶好のチャンスね。ほら。
Go! Para-pa-para, go! Para-pa-para, go! Para-pa-para. This is it. No. We agreed on this plan at first. Yella would hide in the darkness. I would start a commotion to draw the people out of the store. Then she would dispatch those from outside before dealing with the rest inside. In the end, Yella seems to think it's a good time to strike because the shop only has a few people inside. She's striding the cockle after dismissing my well-thought-out plan. It is not a well-thought-out plan. It's a dumb plan. Like, what if they shoot you and that will be the end? But okay. Our assistant becomes very alert and puts his box down upon hearing footsteps. He places one hand behind his hips and uses the other hand to lift the shutters on the door. What was his voice? We are closed. We are closed. I think that was his voice. Whatever. He's shouting loudly and it seems deliberate.
Well, what have we have a young girl here?
The man is startled upon seeing Yella, and then he relaxes and extends his raised hand in her direction. Yella smoothly grabs the cashier's right arm, sends him turning a full 180 degrees and bites the back of his neck. 180. Yeah, okay. The hulking man drops like a sack of potatoes and a pistol on his hip clatters to the floor. Watch out! Inside! Yella is about to enter the store when the shop's tinted door suddenly opens and several black black-garbed men with handguns emerge.
Damn it. Who knows the great trouble in Darkest Barber territory? Darkest Barber's territory.
Like the man in black leading the group, let's say Yella, and the down-store assistant. He hesitates for a moment before pointing his gun at Yella. It's simply the worst thing that can happen in this ranch, and on so many shelves of goods in between. Yeah, Duck! Dick! Sorry. I bolt across to pick up the Cassius piece on the floor and call out to Yella to give me some space. She's probably grasped the situation and immediately bends down. I snap up right with my gun and try to recall how I used a shotgun in that split second. The only difference between a small handgun and shotgun, this weapon doesn't have a stock, but the barrel and the trigger are still there. I just need to point the barrel at these people and pull the trigger. Pull my the trigger, but those black-garbed men have also spotted me. They're aiming at their guns at me. Bang, bang, bang! Bang, bang! Story of my heart. When I squeeze the trigger, the pistol issues a deafening noise. The part between my thumb and forefinger shakes, and the gun slips from my hands, which have become numb. As I bend down in reflex to pick up my weapon, something whizzes above my head. Don't tell me I just hit my brush with death. Brush. Before I can recover from the shock, Yella has already disappeared from my sight. A split second later, people are screaming in agony. Then the sound of metallic furniture crashing on the floor is ringing out from inside. I hurriedly get up to see what happened inside without bothering to pick up the gun, but Yella is already dusting herself as she steps out, and she throws a bottle of wire from the shop over to me.
よくやったわ、しもべ。またお手柄ね。
Yeah, you didn't die. I guess that's actually pretty good. You dealt with them? I opened the bottle of wire and gulped a few mouthfuls. This kind of water actually tastes sweet and imparts a slight stinging sensation to my tongue. I wonder if it's cola or an energetic drink. I'm not gonna burp. I'm a cultural man. I can. I actually can. I can. Fuck you. Do that, but I'm not going to, because I'm a cultural man and I will never burp. My throat is also releasing some gas after drinking it.
それはあんたのなんだからゆっくり飲みなさいよ。
I actually would do it now. I actually drink my shit side. No, what kind of drink is this? I look at the bottle of colorless liquid. I can't understand the words on the label, but it feels refreshing after drinking it.
私も知らないわ。適当に取っただけだけど、毒じゃないといいわね。
We'll be fine. You dare to pick one like this? Are you trying to kill me?
あんただって確認しないで飲んだでしょ。
Well, she's right, you know. Never mind, I'm used to your reckless behavior. Please tell me in advance if you want to charge in blindly next time. Those people might have turned you into a mesh for sieving if I hadn't acted in the nick of time.
黙りなさい。あんたがミンチにされそうだったんじゃない。
Yeah.
私は一人でも戦えたわ。それより血は無事なんでしょうね。
Oh. Ew. Yella looks up and points at the knapsack on my back. Blood bags? Oh no! I hurriedly turn around and breathe a sigh of relief when I see the bag is still sealed tightly. It is a good thing Yella had a few packs for large area and the backpack wasn't as tight. Otherwise, I could have spilled quite a number from that heated bottle. I don't really feel the hate of this bottle, but I guess it was. What a fright.
さあ、さっさとお金を探しなさい。出て行った奴らが帰ってくるかもしれないわ。
Yeah, sure. noise. The interior of the shop is very messy. Several people in black are lying on the floor with drink bottles scattered around them. These are the rest of the people?
あそこの部屋に隠れている人がいるはずよ。
Yella points to that door the man in black came out from. What should we do?
片付けてくるわ。あんたはカウンターから調べてなさい。
I would actually turn off the light. I don't know, I think she has night vision. It will be too dangerous for you to go there by yourself. If you go there, you will be just a nuisance, I think.
あんたはあんたの仕事をして。ふざけたこと言ってないで、さっさと動きなさい。
Yella shoves me to the counter. Okay, be careful.
言われなくても分かってるわ。
I jog to the back of the cashier counter and Yella heads to that door. A machine is on the counter and I've seen such a device before at that convenience store in the city. The clerk would keep the money in a drawer on this thing which had buttons with numbers like the telephone. Yet it looked somewhat different by having buttons with letters as well. Hey, is this to keep money nowadays? How do I open it? I search the counter. It is messy on top, but I can't find anything that resembles a key. Okay. I don't need a key to open it. I study the machine carefully, but I have no clue, so I can only press some buttons randomly. That's not a good thing to do. Maybe not in this scenario, but imagine you are in a new place, like absolutely new world, and then you just see a machine with buttons. I mean, I would press it, okay, but yeah, it's not a good thing to do. But I would do that. Many people would. Who wouldn't? It's fun, pressing buttons randomly. What can happen? I don't know. Ka-ching! Yeah. I wonder what I pressed. The drawer in the device suddenly extends out and it actually has banknotes inside. Haha! Score! I smile in delight and stuff the cash into my pockets. By my rough estimate, I have a total of more than $800. Although this is a small sum compared to the amount Yella used to enjoy in the past, it is still enough to last us for a while. 800. I don't know how. I don't know the price of the apartment. I don't know. I don't remember that. After putting all, I think it was, I don't know. After putting all the money in my pockets, I got over to join Yella. The area behind the door seems to be a storeroom. It's bright lit, but I can't hear anything. Yella? My body suddenly becomes tense. Perhaps she has fallen prey to an ambush inside. Yella! That's not why you should actually scream, you know? That would be even worse. Okay. I stride further inside that room. Eventually I see Yella's figure when I reach the back and my muscles finally relax. She's squatting quietly in front of a cardboard box, lost in thought. Quite this, you know, when the hair goes over the eyes and it is not even colored, it's just a straight up line, not even tried like change the intensity of the color, just avoid. Well, it has shadowing made correctly, I guess. Oh, it's correctly. I'm not an artist. Yella? She didn't answer me. Perhaps she got poisoned. Don't tell me she drank one of the store drinks at random and got poisoned. My muscles, which relaxed area, has become tense again. What is this music? Jesus Christ. I hurriedly try to induce myself to vomit and eject that poison. Well, that sure is radical, but, well, guess he has a good head on his shoulders. If I pass out from poisoning as well, both of us will die here.
何してんのよ。
I like that. What's wrong? You didn't. You didn't get poisoned? She suddenly returned to herself, and it gave me such a fright I choked on my own saliva.
毒って何のことよ。
By sex. Why didn't you answer me? I called you for quite a
考
while.
え事してたのよ。蚊の鳴き声が聞こえるわけないでしょ。
A mosquito buzzing around.
忘れなさい。それより早く来て。
Ella beckons me to come over, and I obey her.
ほら、大金よ。
I'll be taking the. Money! Nice. She moves aside to reveal the pile of cardboard boxes behind her. Actually, I should do it differently this way. I quickly take a closer look at the contents in those boxes and then turn to regard Yella. Ooh! Like that. Both of us are overjoyed at the same time. I've never seen this amount of money in my life until now.
この程度で何驚いてるのよ。でも、これだけあれば、新しい城も買えるわ。
I don't think so, but maybe, who knows? Maybe. Yeah, most likely actually. If you think how much money one actually can earn and how much they need to like split between, you know? Like if you, for example, have a chain store, right? You actually earn in millions. I don't think millions, but I think in millions. Yearly at least. But actually the amount you will actually get is like 10% of it, all in all, even if, you know, sometimes it is even worse, you know, it's just how it actually goes. Yeah. Let me do it! I quickly grab the money to stuff into my pockets, and they are full in no time. I mean, you earn enough to get by usually by having a store, and by having a big corporation you earn more, but you actually don't. You know, the world of finances is weird.
バカ、箱ごと持っていけばいいでしょ。
I didn't read the previous line, didn't I? Well, whatever. Done! I leave the entire case of money in my arms. Somehow, I think I have never used up so much energy in my whole life.
まずいわ。
Yeah, that's it. Yella suddenly stops smiling and becomes very tense while I'm savoring that moment of striking it rich. What's wrong?
外で音がする。車がたくさん来てるわ。
Alarm! Alarm! Gosh, Tiger's people have returned.
誰かなんてどうでもいいわ。
Yeah, that's
と
right.
にかく早く出なきゃ。
Yella is looking at the boxes of cash around her in reluctance while saying it.
一箱だけじゃつまらないわ。もう二箱ぐらい持てないの？
Yes, I provided you help me grow another 2 arms.
無駄よ、無駄。
Yeah, kind of. Why don't you take some boxes yourself? Yella sighs in frustration.
あんたバカなの？私が箱を持ったら誰があんたを守るのよ。か弱いお姫様。
Kayowai Ohime-sama. Yeah. Kayowai Ohime-sama. Princess. Little princess? I'm a chef who has wielded cleavance in blood before, okay? Chef.
わあ、すっごい。くだらないこと言ってないで。早く行くわよ。
Yeah. You're useless kind of. Did he show any fighting skills? I don't remember. I don't think so. She urges me and goes out ahead. I follow her while carrying a box in front and a knapsack on my back. We see 4 to 5 bread-shaped cars parked on the road in front when we step out of the store. You know it's called cars, but still called bread-shaped.
早
Okay. I mean, I guess you mean about vans or, I don't know, just those bigger trucks, kind of, right? Okay. We quickly duck into the narrow alley at the side while the car's occupants haven't climbed out, and we run as fast as we can.
Who there stole your chief's Bobby's money? You must be tired of living! Men, advance! Kill them!
As we turn a corner, I can hear cursing and gunfire from behind. Numerous bullets are hitting the walls around us, sending loose stone chips flying. Stone chips? Yes. Ah! Oh no! My hand suddenly got hit by a stone fragment that flew from somewhere. Isn't like your hand's done for? That intense pain caused my hand to relax involuntarily, and the box I was holding tightly as it first drops to the ground, scattering money
そん
everywhere.
なのいいから
She really is better than now guy. I thought of picking up the money, but Yella pushed me and we continued to run. An entire box of cash got left behind. I was...
Ignore the money! Ignore the money! Catch those two young rogues!
Rogues? Maybe I have scattered the money behind us and there is some confusion among our pursuers. Actually, if, funnily enough, rogue, right? It's a rogue. Roguelike. Rogue. Blah 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 blah. But somehow in Japanese it's always rouge. Can you say rogue? Isn't it easier, even for a Japanese person? Rouge? Rouge. Rouge. I'm pretty sure it's not how you read that one. Whatever. We seized the opportunity to run as quickly as possible. I want to find a corner to lose them, but this alley is really long. And Yella is pulling me more strongly. It seems I'm slowing her down. And before anyone just says that I'm dumb. When they say dumb because it's like Japanese, you should be more. I know what I should be more. They are professional translators usually. Translators, yeah. Professional voice actors, right? Or what were they called? SSS. I don't remember. Seryu. Yeah, they are professional Seryu usually. I don't think you should call it Rouge. And if you want to know, for example, the series, I actually watched Fairy Tail. I know it's shit, but at least I think it's shit. And I enjoyed it anyway. It's a fandom, power fandom, power fantasy fandom, and friendships, magic, and shit. And magic is already no. There was a character called Rogue, and they read it as Rouge all the time. Sorry. Leave me and run off by yourself if you can't make it.
うるさいわね
She's cute. She's pulling even harder. My arm is going to break off any second. We've reached the end. The wall is standing at the end of this alley. Those people from behind are pursuing us again, and bullets are beginning to whiz past us in greater frequency. The minute we stop, we will be shredded to pieces
左右に道
instantly.
があるわ
So, this place is a T-junction. The left side goes into the dark alleyway, and the right extends towards the main road. And so I thought about this ending because it will be around an hour, and yeah, if you run to the main road, you just get shot 6 times the chest, and I'm pretty sure it's kind of it's a reference to something because it gets shot 6 times. I don't know to what though, so sorry if I'm lacking, but and I will choose run to the alleyway this time, and I will end shortly anyway. So yeah, but you know, run to the alleyway, to the left, to the left. The main road is too well lit, and we will be easy pickings for them. you run further into the darkened alley, our pursuers probably won't be able to see us clearly, so they are likely to shoot wildly as before, and we might have a high chance to escape.
わかった。
Yella nods and drags me into the alleyway on the left without any delay. Oh, see.
They are here.
Barely after turning the corner, another gunshot rings out, accompanied by those noisy footsteps from behind. Yella should have been able to run away from them easily. I can't run quickly enough after all. Bang! 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 A loud gunshot reaches my ears. Yella suddenly staggers a few steps and slows down. I ran over to her. What happened?
止まらないで。
She got
知
shot.
りなさい。
She sounds weak. Don't tell me she's been hit.
You dare to run? You dare to run? Wait till this one here skins you alive.
However, the footsteps from behind are getting closer. I have no time to check on her wound, and I can only pull her with me as we continue to run for our lives. Ah! We've hardly run a few steps before I suddenly find myself stepping on an empty space, and I'm pulling Yella with me into the darkness below. Ah! After a short, dizzy spell, I open my eyes again, but I'm still greeted by an expanse of darkness. I might be looking upwards because my knapsack is on my back. Oh no, the blood. Maybe the backpack cushioned the impact and I didn't end up with broken bones, but my butt still hurt. Blood packs. What about Yella? I suddenly realize both of my hands are empty after holding Yella's hand all the while, and I have no idea where she is. I want to get up in panic, but something seems to be pinning me and my hips won't obey me. I thought of pushing the thing that's pinning me aside, but upon touching it, that thing actually feels soft as it's made of cloth and a bit round in shape. With your Yella? Where are you? Her voice is coming from somewhere very close, but as if she's right ahead. Don't tell me. I use my hands to squeeze that soft circular glove again. Lucky pervert syndrome.
どこ触ってんのよ。
Your boobies or us. Depends. Indeed, Yella is pinning me and the soft sensation really feels great. So I have found out for the first time how it feels from pinching girls. It's kind of sad, man. Well, I think he's young, so maybe not. Where did they go? How did we lose them?
They were still running in front just now and must be hiding somewhere nearby. Search around, quickly.
Before I can enjoy that moment, our pursuers' voices are issuing out from above. Looks like we have fallen into a big hole. And you know what else hole I like? The one in my brain. They're coming! We should hurry! They're coming! We should go! Hurry!
もう足の感覚がないの。あんただけ行きなさい。
Sewers! What are you saying? I take off the knapsack to hold in my hand and allow Yella to climb onto my back. At this time, I notice we aren't at the bottom of a large pit. Rather, we are inside a tunnel and we can't see a faint light ahead.
あんた、
Whoa,
私を背負ったまま動
so
けるの？
cute. I like that our protagonist has face. It's not always a thing. I think I said that. It's okay. This isn't the first time I'm carrying you anyway. I support both of her feet with my hands as best as I can to allow her more stability on my back. I can't see clearly. You have a good eyesight. I can't see clearly. You have a good eyesight. Help me see which way to go.
少し右に行って。
So she has a dark vision. I follow Yella's instruction and turn in one direction. This way?
いいわ。
Yes.
そのまま進んで。
Sorry. Sit tight. I'm beginning to stride forward.
ゆっくり。水たまりがあるから慎重に歩きなさい。
Also, there are not so many choices in this game. I mean, there are some. But, yeah. Awesome. I don't think there are multiple good endings, only bad endings, and it all goes into the 1 out of, I think, 3? Something like that. Maybe she remembered something and gave this reminder. Okay. By following Yella's directions, we go further inside the tunnel, and the surroundings become quiet. Our pursuers' curses have stopped reaching our ears, and we can only pick up the sound of water dripping, faint scurrying and squeaking noises instead. This place stinks! Where are we?
わからない。隣にあるのはドブかしら。
Sewage canal? The people nowadays build their sewers underground? No wonder the surface looks so clean.
うん。臭い。
I guess. Yella sounds a little tired. Are you seriously hurt? Oh, she actually has ripped. Kind of weird how did get ripped, but I guess possibility.
大丈夫。ちょっと眠いだけ。
You can't sleep now! They said it's very easy to sleep for good once you fall asleep after being injured.
うん。
Yella murmurs without saying anything else, and I'm feeling worried again. Hear a song from me.
耳障りだわ。
I'm just going to sing!
やめなさいよ。
Oh.
やめなさいよ。耳が腐るわ。
Stop it, you will defile my ears. That's why I was confused, sorry. I ignore Yella objections and sing loudly. That bright moonlight tonight shines at my window screen. Window screen. Boy. Window screen. I only love one of them, yet I would suffer so much hardship. This earth is really heartless and has cheated my feelings. See? I can still sing, right? I don't know, I just made up a song at the spot, so sorry for that.
やめて。さっさと進んで。
Although it might be off key, at least I can prevent Yella from falling asleep. After walking for some time, we reached the light in the distance I saw earlier. We can get out from here? I look up when we are under the light and realize it is a street light shining through many holes from above. That means we can reach the surface from here. I think it would be dangerous to climb up. I mean, what if the pursuers actually know where the tunnel goes and they just go straight up this way? There's no way a guy with someone on his back would be faster than them with cars. And continue underground is also not a great option since we are kind of tired. So that's why I will leave that for the next episode. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you had fun. If not, please give me a dislike, because that's what I like to collect. It will be fun to just keep see like your video has been taken down because it's shit. But well, what can I say? I hope you had fun, and remember, whatever you do is the correct choice. So, go out there, but don't die out there.